Hello YouTube, welcome to this review of the FA78-2 Heavy Gundam. Let's kick it off with a quick size comparison next to a Zeon suit. Well, if you have either the regular Ifrit, the Ifrit Schneid I believe is a regular release. This is the same size, this is the Ifrit Nacht. If you don't have an Ifrit, you can whip out a goof and you can expect it to be the same size. If you do not have a goof, question what you're doing with your life at this moment. Why are you even collecting Gunpla if you do not even have a goof? Now I'll compare it to a master grade. This is the Gundam's, the Origins RX-78-2, which we do not have a high grade of for some reason. Quite a magnificent kit, despite the fact that it doesn't have a high grade. Enough of the size comparison, let's get right into the Heavy Gundam, because that's what this review is all about. So, the Heavy Gundam, not to be mistaken for the rollout black type one that came out as a regular release. They look kind of the same. Dark colors for the base and bright orange for the outlines, demarcating the corners and the edges of the Gundam. Now, this Heavy Gundam is probably the best iteration of the RX-78 or the FA-78 or the whatever 78 that ever came out of the Origins line. I'll get to you on that when I reach to the Articulation, because that's where this kit really shines. Now let's just take a look at the colors. You get this dark brown instead of the original reddish brown that was from the Gundam 1.0. Yes, there is a master grade of this, but it's in a 1.0 form, so screw that, nobody's gonna buy that. Well, if you're a collector, I'm so sorry. You can buy that, there's nothing wrong. This is just my personal preference. I don't want to buy a 1.0 kit if we're already in 2018. Like, what the heck, right? And not to mention, it's Premium Bandai as well. Wow, Premium Bandai 1.0 in this day and age. Amazing. So you can see he's equipped with a cannon, just like all the other Gundams, except the Gundam ground type, local type I believe, that doesn't have this shoulder cannon. Now the reason they made this Heavy Gundam was because the full armor Gundam didn't make sense. It was too slow, got its ass kicked by a Zaku R2, and well, that is questionable actually. Some say the full armor Gundam was never developed, and some say, who cares what they says. Anyway, back to this kit again. It looks really good with this color scheme. I kind of prefer this color besides compared to the reddish brown one of the original, and that's about it. It's very simple design, regular Gundam design with quite monotonous color scheme. So let's get into the articulation right now. Okay, so the cannon, I'll start with the highest thing first. So the cannon seems to be the most tallest one of this suit, so goes down and up about that much. Can't force it anymore, otherwise something is gonna break. Then the head, it's a Gundam suit, so you can expect some side to side, up and down. Well, the up's pretty high, and down's pretty alright. A full 360-degree rotation. Of course, there's not much armor blocking anything. The head is on a double ball joint. One is at the torso and the other one is at the neck, connecting to the head. So, whoa. Okay, the little orange part just disappeared. I'm not a magician, I swear. I'm sure I'll find it eventually. So the shoulders rotate around the body. They move out about that much, front and back. Pretty good articulation if you ask me. Goes out, up, like that. And the hands are limited by the shoulder armor, which doesn't seem to move much, so you can get about that high of a raise of the hands. Double jointed elbows he could do a really close 90-degree bend all over if it wasn't for the armors on the forearm and the shoulder, which is hindering the movement. And the wrists will rotate a full 360 degrees, wiggle at the forearm because they're on a ball joint. This armor piece does not move. Oh, the beam saber dock rotates as well. While we're at the beam saber dock, let's just take a look at the thrusters. The thrusters go up and are mounted on a ball joint, so you can expect the good old rotating swivelly movement. Same goes for the one at the bottom. This one goes up and down quite far and rotates on its ball joint. It is hindered by these protruding parts on the backpack, but that's not a problem. Now, the star of the show and why this is the best iteration of the... Oh wow, I found the orange piece. Okay, why is this the best high grade The Origins Gundam model kit? Because of this. Oh my god. Look at that. I'm just gonna remove him from his lower torso just to show you. That is insane. Now this is made possible by having a complex joint buildup here and a movable torso section. The armor part here is movable, as you see when I push it forward. This flap comes out and it makes this articulation possible. I thought it was pretty unnecessary when I was building it. I was like, why the hell would anyone want such a wide range of articulation for the waist section? You'll see later in the poses, when I start showing you some videos of the poses, they'll start to make sense. It will definitely start to make sense. So the waist does rotate about that much, and keep doing that. It goes back about that much. This is a pretty funny pose. It doesn't go side to side much at all. Besides the regular ball joint at the hip, yeah, that's all you get for side to side. Doesn't matter though. Let's get to the front skirt. Front skirt goes up, and on the manual they tell you to separate the front skirts. I guess they know that some of you don't do that, even though they've already provided the ability to do so. Some of you just prefer both of the front skirts to go up at the same time. Well, I like them individually articulated. These side skirts go up a bit. They will rotate, but they can't because of the front and rear skirts. The rear skirts do not move at all. Now the hips. The hips have that really fancy thing that pushes the leg forward, but you can only push both forwards and backwards at the same time. Mine seems to be stuck for some reason. It's making a weird noise. Don't want to break it. Okay, seems to be stuck. But if you can see there, they do provide that, but I can't seem to get it to work. Okay, there it goes. The magic words. I can't seem to get it to work, and everything starts to work. There you go. Goes forwards and backwards like that. Legs go out that much. Rotate. And that's about it for the thighs. Double jointed knee. Amazing. Do note that when you bend the knee, the armor pops out. Quite a nice addition, I guess. Really adds some playability, or really suits the eyes. Really suits the eyes. Yeah, you don't want to just have something that goes like and that's it. You want something that goes like wham, it comes out. All right, amazing. So yeah, basic feet. This wobbly forwards and back. This now this ankle armor. This ankle armor is on a ball joint that's connected to the inside of the feet, so it just does that. That's pretty enough, I guess. No toe articulation here for this kit. That's to 2045. Now we're still in 2018, so be patient. Let's move on to the accessories. Now this kit doesn't come with a lot of accessories, just a regular frame, launcher, and a shield, and that cannon that's forever stuck to his backpack. Let's get to the shield now. This is the shield. Looks pretty nice. Looks exactly like the black one from that black, I shouldn't say black, what's the proper name? Whatever, the HG Gundam The Origins black local type Gundam. Looks exactly like this, but slightly different. The chest part and all, it's different. So yeah, this is the same shield. To attach the shield, first you gotta remove the forearm armor for the right arm, and it does provide you with another forearm armor here. Just slap that on, take that shield, and you can choose to put it on in folded mode. Then imagine that it's on a rail, and take it out, put it there, and then it's in. Yeah, okay, I remember, it's called Gundam FSD, that black one, full service delivery or something. Yeah, so there, that's the only articulation you get, a folding at the center of the shield. Shield looks pretty nice. I really like this design over the regular Feddy ugly ass shield that the Gundam always carries around. Nasty. Then let's get to the frame launcher, the trademark weapon of the heavy Gundam. It seems a little short compared to the one from the Gundam 1.0. Yeah, these red parts inside, if my camera can focus, you're gonna have to paint them yourselves. So before you put them together, just dab a little red paint on them and then slap the covers on. You don't want to paint them while they're in this state because that's quite difficult. So it says frame launcher. I see rockets and I think this is a Gatling gun, but some say it's a frame launcher, a flame launcher. I hope it's not flame launcher because I don't think fire works on something that's entirely made of metal. So the articulation on this, these back things, they move. Little flappy wing thing and little flappy barrel thing, and nothing else. To assemble this onto the mobile suit, you must first remove this part. What the hell? Okay, there. Remove this part, and you see it has a peg that goes into the hands of the mobile suit, as so. Nice fit right there, and then you just slap it on like that. Make sure the hands go in, and bam, and it holds the frame launcher just fine. That is amazing because the Gundam 1.01 doesn't hold his frame launcher. He has to let it sag down like a limp you know what. So there, you can even do this. You can even have a full extension of the frame launcher. Of course, you gotta balance him properly before he does that. There, amazing. So he does come with beam effect parts. Two beam effect parts. Only one beam saber handle. And a beam rifle. Yes, that yellow part needs to be painted in, and you need to add in those black panel lines as well. So that is it for the... okay, I can't put it there. That is it for the review of the heavy Gundam. This is a pretty good kit. I wish there was a normal release that allowed you to have this movement. and have him sitting down like that. Like, oh, I just got screwed up. But I still have my frame launcher, so I'm gonna screw all you guys up at the same time. Johnny Ridden, come at me. Pretty cool articulation for the waist. So yeah, I wonder if they're gonna make a normal release or all of the future Gundam type kits that are gonna come out of the Origins line should have that super awesome gut crunching waist bending movement. Yeah, trying to keep this review as short as possible, as fast as possible. My previous review, the Wound Wart, took almost 30 minutes. I am so sorry for that. I was mumbling a lot in the video. So this is the end of the review. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't miss anything. I'm just telling myself that. So yeah, see you guys in the next review. Goodbye.